Hello again, this is Daniel Rosenthal. I'm going to be adding on to my previous video. This story actually took place somewhere around 1997, 98, or maybe 1999. Um, so it's quite old story, but it's actually happened to me. And it was in Brooklyn, New York. And I wrote about it. And now I'm going to basically read what I wrote and see what you guys think. Just make a decision already. You're too old to be carrying on in this manner. Get married. The Balabais, the man of the home, began as I sat down at his table one Shabbat. But I feel that religion isn't something you could just do without thinking. Spiritual growth is a lifelong process. I don't want to rush. This is very important to me since I am the one who's going to have to wake up with the results of what decisions I make. I thought to myself, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Why can't he leave me alone? I don't need this. God, get me out of this, I thought, as I was suddenly confronted by my Shabbat host. So in the meantime, you do nothing? What are you even doing for work? You don't even have a real job. How old are you again? The man of the house continued. 27, I answered quickly, seeing that this was not going to be a pleasant conversation. Get married. You need a wife, he retorted in complete seriousness. Well, I don't disagree with that, but which is it? Get a job or a wife? Do you have someone in mind? I asked incredulously, trying not to get angry and wanting the attention off myself. I'm already married, was his sarcastic reply. Obviously, I deadpanned. Just make up your mind already. You're too religious for a non-religious girl, and you're not religious enough for a frum girl. You can't continue to live like this. I never said I wasn't religious. I believe in God. That is not my struggle, and I don't even feel as if I am struggling. What a lie, I said to myself. You are lying, and you know it, he finished. I somehow managed to get the attention off myself and eat in relative peace. The whole incident got me rather angry. Later, while walking from the train to apartment, I was going over this incident in my mind. I couldn't believe that it actually happened. It made me so mad. I caught myself thinking some pretty stupid things as I trekked home that day. I'll show him that ass. I won't become religious. Daniel, that is the dumbest thing I've heard you think in a long time. Will you just calm down? Wait, just 1 minute. You can't insist that what he did was all right. Attacking me in front of everybody? That was really embarrassing. True, but he was right. And that is what really bothers you, isn't it? Of course. I've spent an enormous amount of time on this matter. It is so vitally important. This is my life you're talking about here. That was my debate. This debate actually still constantly is within me. It almost never ceases. I have been obsessed with this problem. I've become obsessed with this problem. Ironically, I can't even live a secular life. When I try to live naturally and not be so concerned with Jewish law, my soul and all this knowledge I've gained roars up and makes me crazy. As far as firm life, like dati life, well, it goes without saying I'm not really good at that either. Basically, I'm incompetent. But at the same time, I'm driven by my deep relationship with God. I just can't seem to ignore this no matter what I try. It's funny in a sad way. This utter realization of what is actually going on inside myself. The problem is that every time I go to a rabbi, I just keep on retelling the story. I've tried to write parts of it to different rabbis at different times with the same results. They were unable to assist me. Mainly, I think it's due to my resistance to the idea that I need to change the way I think before I can become frum. It is also very painful to have to retell this whole story and not get any results. Perhaps the real problem is I myself do not know what I'm expecting from the people I speak to. Sometimes I feel as if I wasted these last 6 years, and still am, actually. Now that it's 2017, this was written again a long time ago. At other times, I feel that this is the most important thing that could ever happen to me. It seems that most people don't go through religious crisis or development until they are older. Often, I try very hard to recall what I was like before the letter arrived from Israel. I tend to believe that it is all the letter's fault, as if it was a person. I know this is perhaps the most ridiculous thing I could possibly think. Then again, with my whole life ahead of me, who knows what else I will think next.